To complete the assassination of the Russian ambassador, I strapped specialized padding around my abdomen. As I entered the hotel with my enormous belly, the security guards would never suspect that this pregnant woman was actually a top-tier assassin. I then feigned weakness, mimicking symptoms of low blood sugar. The guards fell for it, hurriedly turning to find something sweet. Seizing the opportunity, I quickly stood up and stealthily swapped the ambassador's phone. In just moments, the electromagnetic pulse device inside would activate, causing cardiac arrest. A security guard approached me, but I remained calm. As expected, he merely handed me a drink. After all, who would suspect a frail pregnant woman? The hotel lobby had descended into chaos, yet I walked composedly toward the elevator. Just as the doors were about to close, a guard suddenly rushed in to call for backup downstairs, but then he turned and looked at me warily. We fought fiercely in the elevator, battling from floor to floor. The confined space nullified my speed advantage, and I was soon overpowered by the man. But this fake belly wasn't just for show. At the critical moment, it blocked a fatal stab. The commotion in the elevator was too loud. I could no longer slip away unnoticed. I grabbed the guard's gun and burst out of the elevator. Bullets whistled past, but none found their mark. The organization had already arranged an escape route. I just needed to reach the ground floor via the employee stairwell to make a clean getaway. But to shake off my pursuers, I changed routes on the fly. When the guards rushed in, they saw only a shattered window. They instinctively assumed I'd chosen a high-altitude escape. In reality, I'd already ducked into the stairwell, rapidly changing my appearance. Within minutes, I transformed from a pregnant woman into a hotel staff member. I calmly emerged from the stairwell, brushing past the arriving guards. They had no idea their target information was completely wrong. I proceeded to the extraction point as planned, but at the subway station, I discovered the rendezvous location had been changed at the last minute. Though puzzled, I still completed my second costume change in the escalator's blind spot. In mere seconds, I'd adopted an entirely new look. When I arrived at the new pickup point, I noticed visible scratches near the car's headlight, and my instincts detected danger. The organization would never send a damaged vehicle for extraction. I immediately turned and fled, pulling out my gun to create chaos. The crowd scattered with screams of panic, and I vanished into the sea of people. The man in the car tried to give chase, but was stopped by police on the roadside. He had no choice but to drive away. What I didn't know was that the man in the car was my father, who had been missing for 9 years. He only wanted to see me once, to tell me the hidden truth behind the organization.